Okay, welcome to where we are Thursday night. We have our players just getting ready now, and we'll be out in the arena very shortly. So bear with us while we get the stream all set up and ready to go, and we'll be starting these games very shortly. So, first game of the night will be Team Deathmatch. So this is our straight shoot 'em up game, just done unlimited lives. Teams that get shot the most lose, simple as that. So this will be our first game, and players just getting themselves ready, and we'll get them out in the arena for this first round. So you'll notice that when they're out there in their spawn zones, they have respawn buttons. They press these. This will count how many respawns. We'll check at this end, make sure they're pressing the buttons correctly, and we'll make sure that everyone's playing fairly. Okay, so players are making their way out. I'm just going to flick up the arena cam so you can see what's going on. Hopefully the audio levels are okay tonight. We had some problems with the music being a bit too loud yesterday, so hopefully that's all resolved. But here we go. So we can see we've got the two spawn areas. So we've got our bow spawn here, which is the red end, and then we've got the stern spawn, which is the green end on this game. And the arena's lit up to the appropriate colours as well, so the red team are in the red end, green team are in the green end, and you can see that on the map down here as well, the two spawn areas in the corners, diagonally opposite each other. And the if you've not seen the stream before, the arena is a mirror image of itself, so it doesn't matter which end you start from, but normally we play both games, we play games both ways, sorry. Just so you can get a feel for it, and make sure there is no advantage or disadvantage from one end or the other. But the master's just explaining those respawn buttons now, so they're the buttons just there, you can just see, and the other one just there. I might be able to zoom in just on that one, and there you go, you can just see the button there on the wall. and they've got the same at both ends, so you can see it down there as well. So players are looking like they're ready.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, sorry about that. Just had to take a quick phone call, but we're back now. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. We've got ignore the scores that you see on your screen. These are just the amount of targets been shot. We're not playing targets on this one. We're just purely using the timer. So at the moment we have 8 respawns to the red and 3 to the green. So red are losing at the moment, green are winning. So there you see a player just come in and press the respawn button. Another one will do it again here now. So he presses the button, the light goes out for a second, and we see that recorded down on our tablet as well. Interesting, we had someone last night on the green team respawn in the red respawn, which is a first. Someone's come and respawned in the wrong respawn area. But so red are tailing behind at the moment. 11 to 4 at the moment, the respawns. So we use this first game to see how balanced the teams are, make sure it's all pretty even on a shootout level, and then we'll introduce some other games later on in the night and see how the game develops. But we'll try and make it nice and even to start with. Okay, so sorry about that. Lots going on tonight, but score-wise, Reds are on 17, Greens are on 5. So Reds aren't particularly doing a good job, as he literally just got killed in that bottom camera there. I don't know if you see that. He just ran into a space, and the green player was just stood there. How he didn't see the player, but hey ho.
Bang bang.
Okay, so
5 minutes remaining.
halfway stage, bit late, but roughly 5 minutes remaining. So we've got Red's not playing too well here. Green are doing a much better job. Only 5 respawns to Green, 6 now, but 20 respawns to the Reds. Or make that 21 respawns. As one of the players has pressed the button again. So we might have to split these teams up and reshuffle them for the next round, because they're just going to get owned else, I think, if it carries on at this rate. I think we've got 2 mates versus 2 mates, but I think we might have to split the mates. Okay, so yeah, just chatting with the marshal. We might try and split the teams up on the next round, because it's 22 respawns to the red and 8 to the green. So yeah, they're struggling a bit, the red team. I mean, a little bit of it will be getting used to the arena, but a couple of them, I think one of the red players has played here before. I think both green players have. One red player hasn't, so it should go delay it a little bit, but I think it's just a bit uneven, the team. So we'll get them. We'll probably get them swapped round on the next round. Anyway, we've got what's that, about 2 minutes 15 left. So we'll see if the situation changes in the next couple of minutes, but I don't think it will.
Oh, what a day.
Enemy spotted. Good shot.
So we are coming up towards the last minute now. Still a green domination really. 10 respawns to the green, 29 to reds.
Finish him.
So yeah, reds have got a fair bit of work to do. I don't think they're going to catch that up in the last minute, are they? So 1 minute remaining. 1 minute. So yeah, last minute. Let's see how this pans out. Last 30 seconds now. So 31 respawns to the red, 10 to the green. So as I say, I think it's going to be a dominant green win here.
Round complete. Green wins.
Okay, and yeah, that as predicted, that is a green win.
Game over. Game over.
So let's get that graphics up there. Okay, so yeah, green win. Well done, Greens. In the chat if I could learn how to spell. There we go. 32 red respawns versus 10 green respawns, so very dominant green win there. So we're just getting the players turned around and then we're getting them out for a second game of Team Deathmatch. So the teams have been reshuffled and they're just getting ready to go out for the second round. Second round will be another game of Team Deathmatch. To see how well the teams are balanced this time round. And then we'll be swapping out to some other games after that. Okay, so it looks like they're out in the arena ready. Let's get that graphics up. And we'll get this round started.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so let's see how this one pans out. See how even the teams are this time round. So, quite even still at the moment, 2-1 on respawns. So we'll see if this swap round has made any odds. So Marshall's just checking out one of the players. His gun's sort of dry firing, so I think he's just trying to help him with getting it sorted. Looks like he's all set and back out. Okay, so a lot more even this time round. 7 respawns to the red, 5 to the green. So green's still winning, but it's only by 2 at the moment, not the massive 20. What was it? 20 respawns difference? Yeah, 32 to 10 last time. So 22 respawns different last time. So we'll see how this game unfolds. 3 minutes in, so we've got a 10-minute time limit on this one.
Now you are dead.
Enemy spotted.
So I've seen a couple of good trade-offs there. Green are extending their lead slightly now. 6 respawns to the green, 13 to red.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
So green do seem to be holding the arena a little bit better. Red seem to be struggling to get out of their spawn area a little bit. See if the green team push out now. They're holding back in their spawn a bit there. This might be just as dominant as last time. Maybe we've got just one really strong player out there. Red are now on 16 and green are on 8 respawns. They've gone past the halfway point. I didn't tell them the 5 minutes. I'll tell them now. Won't make any odds.
5 minutes remaining.
I just think the last 5 minutes has gone really quick. So it's actually about 4 minutes remaining now, just coming up to. So we're see how this one pans out. So the same player's got an issue with his gun again. Okay, so just coming up to 3 minutes left. What are the scores? Red are on 20 respawns, green are on 9. So once again, green are doing a better job. So we've now got 20 respawns to the red, 13 to the green. So red are just clawing it back slightly. So 2 minutes left, 7 respawns different now. Green have, or red have caught up a little bit with green. Oh, Alien World Airsoft, hello, sorry I didn't even see you drop in the chat there. You've come up on the multi-stream chat, so I haven't been able to see the streams lately. Started a new job. Oh, okay, cool. How's the new job going? One minute remaining, 1 minute left. So, last minute of the game. Good, but exhausting. Well, yeah, I guess it's always exhausting starting a new job, learning the ropes again, how different companies do different things. So yeah, we've been good. We haven't streamed that much, to be honest. We just started. We streamed one last night and then again tonight. So, but this one's just about to end. So we've got last few seconds, and this one will be over. But I think it's going to be another
Round
green win.
complete. Green wins.
And it is a green win.
Game over. Game over.
So let me get the graphics up for that, and I'll put the stats up there. So green win, and it was okay. So 27 red respawns versus 18 green respawns. There we go. So yeah, another good game by the Greens, even though the team swapped over. We've got another 3 players jumping in on the next game. So a few more players to add in on the next round. So we're just going to get them all set up and ready to go, and we'll have another game going probably in about 5 minutes time, and we'll get them shooting some targets of our first of the target shooting games. So that will happen in about 3 to 5 minutes time, so bear with us and we'll be back shortly. Okay, so it won't be long now. We're just waiting for the 3 players to come up and get joined in, and then we'll play the next round. I'm just going to get the next round set up on the tablet, and we'll be back with you very shortly. Okay, so the next game coming up is going to be our Search and Destroy game. So players will make their way out into the arena. We'll have the bow stern, which will be the red respawn, and then the stern spawn, which will be the green respawn. So players will have to hunt down and shoot their targets. So there'll be red, green, purple and blue targets out there. The purple and blue ones are just there to create distraction. They're there if we run 4 teams, but we're not tonight, we're running 2, so it'll be red and green. And the team that collects the most of their own targets and searches and destroys their own colour will win. So simple as that. It does encourage them to move around all the arena searching for the colour targets. 5-second respawn on this one, so once they get hit, back to their respawn, 5 seconds and back in, and unlimited lives. So this is a 10-minute round, and we'll see how they get on with this one. Players are starting to make their way out in the arena, so I'll get the arena cams up here now. There we go, and you should start to see them piling in. I've got 3 or 4 in there already. So we're just waiting for, I think, one last player to get himself ready and get out of there, and then we should be ready to go. There he is. So I think, is that all of them out there? Some of them not in their spawn area, but we'll get the marshal to get them all in place before we start the round anyway. Oh, we've got one still to come in on the red team. So we'll just wait for them all to get in place, and we'll get this round underway. So search and destroy, as I say, nice and simple, unlimited lives, 5-second respawn. All they've got to do is hunt around the arena for their colour, and they've got to take that target out. So the team that gets the most targets taken out wins. There'll only be one target lit up in their own colour at one time, so there's 20 targets out in the arena, so it really encourages movement around, and with the lighting out there as well, so we light up half the arena red, half green, creates a bit of disorientation. You see a glow and you think it is, but then it's just the lighting, so just to add a bit of confusion to the whole thing. So let's see if they're all in place.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we have game on. So I was just liaising with the marshal there, a bit of confusion as to the sides that everyone was on. There was supposed to have been 4 reds and 3 greens, but we ended up with the other way round. But not to worry, let's see how this game pans out. So green have got 1 target already. So 1-0 to the green. The blue team have got 1 as well, and we haven't got a blue team, so some of the targets will light up blue and purple just for distraction, and it's obviously distracted someone because they've shot 1 already, but they only need to shoot the red and the green targets, whichever relevant colour they are. So now red have got theirs and green have got another 2, so 3-1 to the green so far.
Enemy spotted.
Good shot.
So 4 to the green, 2 to red. You can see that next red target up there in the centre of the arena. There it is. That's the one the reds have got to find and take out. There's a green player guarding it quite well. So he seems to have got the brief, although he moves away from it now in favour of hunting down his own. So the green player just shot the red target there, so well done green player, you've just given a point to the reds. So that was this guy here, yeah, he's a green player. He was stood over here and shot across and took out the red target. I think he just see a target and shot it, as people seem to be doing, because we now have 5 blue and 1 purple target taken out. So someone out there is just shooting anything they see, so the objective is to shoot your own, your search and destroy your own colour target. That is the idea of search and destroy. But anyway, 7 to the greens, 8 to the greens, 4 to the reds, 5 to the blues, and 1 to purples, which is amazing as we've only got greens and reds in there.
Good shot.
So it looks like we've got one one player there who just received 1 to the ghoulies. He just skulked off around the corner here. Did he make it back to his spawn area? Or is he still trying to find his left testicle?
Hiya!
So green's still in the lead. It's 2-0 to the green so far tonight, and we have greens on 8 now and reds on 5. So reds are catching up a little bit, but they've still got some work to do. So just coming up to halfway.
5 minutes remaining.
Seem to be stuck, both teams now. Green's on 8, red on 5. So I think what we've lost from the stream now is the arena sounds. You can't actually hear what's happening in the arena through the cameras because it would play back out into the arena as well, the way the system's set up at the moment. But we've got a plan to resolve that if it works. So we're playing around with the audios more and more, buying more bits of equipment to add on. So hopefully we'll get that resolved for future streams. The good thing is all the sound effects I'll play now are played out in the arena as well, so you hear them on the stream and in the arena itself.
Do it! Do it! Come on! Kill me! I'm here! Come on! Do it now! Kill me!
Which is quite amusing. Certain ones when you play them, like you get some feedback from the players in the arena, so hopefully we'll get that arena mic working again. You'll be able to hear the gunshots and some of the noises that they're making out there.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
So score wise, it's pretty even. Reds are on 7 now, greens are on 9. There's only a couple in it, but once again red are trailing just a little bit. They need to do some work in this last 2.5 minutes, so about 3/4 distance now.
Emotional damage!
So let's see, I'm trying to work out where the next target is they've got to shoot. So you can see the green target there. It's just lit up over here for them to shoot. And the red target, I believe, is round here in the back. So let's see if they can find them and take them out. Last sort of minute and a half now.
Wow, it's very nice.
So 1 minute remaining now. So announce that out in the 1 minute remaining. 1 minute. So still 9-7. Amazingly, the blue team have shot 7 as well. Oh, 9-8 now. Red have just got another one. Will red just slip ahead right at the last minute here? So last 30 seconds. Still green in the lead by 1 point.
Round complete.
And that's
Green
game over.
wins.
And that is another green win.
Game over. Game over. Game over.
So let's get those scoreballs up. Let's put that up there. So that was a green win. 9 targets down for the greens. Versus 8 for the reds. So only 1 target in it in the end. But nevertheless, green wins. So that's 3-0 to the greens so far tonight. So well done greens, another win there. So we'll get them swapped rounds and we'll play another round of that in opposite directions. In just a mo we'll get all the players reloaded and hydrated and that, and then we'll get them back in for the next rounds. Okay, so we're just getting the players ready for the next round. So next round will be another game of search and destroy. I'll get that up in the chat as well. So nice and simple, same as last time. Each team will start from their different spawns. So this time around we'll have the green in the bow spawn and the reds in the stern spawn, and they have to hunt down and shoot their own colour target. So it's search and destroy their target. The team that accumulates the most shot targets at the end will win. So there's 20 targets out there. It will randomly generate one of those targets in any order. So they have to hunt it down. So this encourages movement across the whole arena. Equally, while they're running out there, they're still being engaged in play, and if they see one of their other teams, they need to shoot them and obviously force them into respawning. 5-second respawn, unlimited lives. Nice and simple one, this one. So ETA about a minute on this. Excuse me. And then we'll get them out for this next round. Okay, so players are starting to make their way out, and we will get this one underway very shortly. Let me get the arena cams up so you can see what's going on. There we go. So 2 keen red players out there already. Okay, so just waiting for one more player, I think. Okay, so we're just getting one of the players swapped over from the green team to the red team. Just so that we've got 4 red and 3 green, because green have been dominating, so we'll put the extra player on the red team. We're just getting the right colour armband as well. So we're just getting these player swap over done. Okay, so we're
Round
finally set
starting.
and ready,
3,
and
2,
the game is about to
1.
start. So here we are. Let's do this. Got a sound for that. Actually.
Let's do this.
There we go. So let's see how they get on this time. So we've got 4 players on the red team this time, and 3 on the green. Let's see if red can get their first win of the night. Okay, so a bit slower this game. Again, someone's shooting the blue target, so actually the blue team are winning at the moment, which is amazing as we haven't got a blue team. But someone's either colourblind out there, or they're just shooting anything they see. But it's 1-1 so far. Red have got 1 target, green have got 1 target, and 5 to the blue. So I don't know. We've got some interesting techniques out there tonight, but let's see how this unfolds. So we're just coming up to quarter distance now, so it was a lot further ahead on targets on the first round. Oh, and now we've had a flurry of red targets, so 4-1 now to the Reds. So I think Reds are taking the lead for the first time tonight. So Red's leaping ahead this time, 6-1. So still 6-1 to the Reds. The team actually winning are the blue team, which again, as I keep saying, is amazing as there isn't a blue team. So you can see the blue and purple lights out there sometimes, you know, like at the moment there's a purple light over here. So it adds a bit of confusion and distraction. But they're actually the ones they're trying to shoot are the red and the green. Obviously you can see the blue light over here, lighting that up. Someone just shot that again. So 8 now to the blue, 6 to the red, 1 to the green. So maybe someone's colourblind out there, I'm not sure. But someone is taking out all those blue targets. So we're just coming up to the halfway mark now.
Five minutes remaining.
So just over the halfway point, still 6-1 to the Reds. So we must have the Poltergeist team in because Blues are flying ahead on 11, and we have Reds on 6 and Green on 1. So the team winning don't exist, amazingly. The amazing thing is every time I play that sound effect, everyone in the arena responds. So I definitely need to get the arena mics working so you can hear that response. That's going to be pretty cool.
I will send you to Jesus.
Finish him!
So it's still 6-1 to the Reds. Still 11 targets shot for the Blues, amazingly. We've got just coming up to about a minute left. Just let them know there's 1 minute left. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining.
Hiya!
So here we go. So let's see how they get on in this closing part of the game. So still 6-1 to the Reds. Looks like Red could get their first win.
Round complete.
And that's game
Blue
over.
wins.
Well, it says the blue team won because blue actually got 11 targets. But we're going to say that's a.
Game over. Game over.
We're going to say that's a red win. So I'll put red win with a scoreboard actually. Let's get that up. So red win. Let's get that up on there. 6 reds versus 1 green. As I say, amazingly, 11 blue targets shot. So either someone out there is colourblind, or they're just shooting the wrong colour. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, a red win. Someone was shooting blue targets unnecessarily. Maybe they were just shooting them because they were there, thinking it would regenerate the other targets. But there we go, red win. So well done, Reds. First win of the night. So that makes that 3-1 to the Greens so far tonight.
Go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. 500 degrees. Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. Countdown, levitate, going up, elevate. Watch me demonstrate. On time, never late. I grind, celebrate. No pump, fake, hesitate. I've been scoring every day. Champagne, Perrier. Since 9-3, been in the box, now stepping up to home. Like straight out the sandlot, now I'm plotting on the globe. I work hard, I show love, that karma steady growing. Got this far, I go hard, let God take control. I was starving skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Go dummy, go beast. clear. This here my year. Hey, look up here. This here my tier. Same fit 4 days. I grind 4 ways. I play no games. All me, no blame. On the wave, my own wave. Can't stop my shine. In the lane, my own lane. Can't stop my grind. 40 yard in the V12 and like 1.5. At 19, I cleared 19 in a month, no lie. Oh God. I was starving skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Yo, go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go beast, go deep, I OD, oh no. Apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. 500 degrees, go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go beast, go deep, I OD, oh no. Apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. 500 degrees.
Okay, so players are all back to the safe zone now, and we're just getting briefed on the next game. So next we are going to play a game of two-shooter flips, so let me get that up on the screen there. So this is quite a game that we play quite often, so if you've not seen the stream before, two-shooter flip, teams have unlimited lives, and teams will select the targets and dominate the targets across the arena to their own team colour. So win by holding the targets for the most accumulated time over the 10-minute game. So respawns count and are divided from the total time held. So this means games can be won or lost by being too aggressive or not being aggressive enough. So basically every target out there will count how many milliseconds it's been held in which colour. So if they there's 20 targets out there, so they need to hold at least 10 in their colour. And whoever holds the for the most amount of seconds accumulated, divided by the number of respawns, will win. So it's divided by respawns, so that if someone's too over aggressive and is respawning all the time, then it will penalise them for being shot out too much. So players are now in the arena, so let's get those arena cams up. And all the players are pretty much in place now. So we'll just wait for the word from the marshal, make sure he's happy, and then we'll get this one underway.
Let's do this.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
So here we go. and they are off. So let's see how they get on with this one. So you'll see on the scoreboard here how many targets being held by each team at this moment in history. So this score here won't matter on there who wins overall. This is just live data about who's got the most targets at the moment. So currently fairly even, 5-4, or was 5-4 to the Greens, now back to 5-4 actually. So as I said, 5-4 to the Greens. So there's 20 targets out there, so that means there's only 9 they've shot so far, so there's 11 still to be shot. So Green have currently got 6, Red have currently got 4. It's changed a little bit, they're 7-4 now, 8-3. 4 respawns each, so quite even on the respawns. So Green are just holding ahead slightly at the moment, but still only 12 target shots. There's 8 targets out there not been shot yet. So 7 all on the on respawns at the moment. Make that 8-8. But Green still again slightly holding the targets more than the Reds. So about quarter distance now.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number 1 bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
So coming up to 3.5 minutes.
Enemy spotted.
So Red have taken the lead on the targets, 8-7 at the moment, 9-6. So still means there's 5 targets out there not been shot. Respawn wise, Red are on 12 and Green are on 14. So Red are making a bit of a comeback here. Will it be enough? We'll find out in about 6 minutes time. Although Green have now just taken the targets by 1. And taken back by Red now. Another target taken out, so there's still 4 out there not been shot.
Double kill. 5 minutes remaining.
So just over the halfway point now. Red's still just slightly in the lead. It looks like 18 targets now shot. So there's still 2 that haven't been shot, amazingly. And now green back in the lead. Oh, back drawing again. Green in the lead. Respawns, they're on 21 respawns each. So neck and neck on the respawns. Green has just slightly taken the lead now on the targets. I think, I don't know, it's difficult to tell, but I think probably green have just overall held the targets a little bit longer so far.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you. Fuck bless.
Okay, so green still slightly edging ahead. 12 to 6 on the targets at the moment. Red 25 respawns, green 24, so again fairly even on the respawns. Now red have just slightly taken the lead on the targets. So it's going to be a close one to call, this one. If you're watching, jump in the chat, let me know who do you think's going to win this. Is it going to be red or is it going to be green? Red are in control again. They seem to be just holding it slightly more in this second half. I don't know, it's going to be close, I reckon. It's going to be close. Now red are dominating a little bit. As I say that, green take a couple more, but red still clearly in the lead here.
Good shot.
One of the players just got hit straight in the nuts there.
Emotional damage.
So red still holding on just a little bit at the moment. 28 respawns to the red, 30 to the green. So is this red coming back and dominating this game? Looks like they're having a better second half. As I say that, green have just taken control of the targets again. 11-7 now. So about a minute and a half left now.
What's up, bitches?
Now red are back in control again. It's going to be quite a tight one to call, I think. It's been bouncing backwards and forwards. I think red might have done enough work in this second half to win this one, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got a minute left to find out. Let me let them know. 1 minute remaining, 1 minute. So last 40 seconds or so.
Now you are dead.
So here we go, final part of the game.
Round complete. Red wins.
And that's game over.
Game over.
and that was a red win. A red win.
I'm fucking gamed out.
So let me get that up on there. There we go. So here we go. So red win. Let me give you some stats on that as well. So it was 273.272 seconds to the Reds versus 235.151 seconds to the Greens. So pretty close. What's that? It's about 40 seconds, less than 40 seconds, 38 seconds difference. Reds had 37 respawns and Green 35 respawns, so pretty close. But yeah, just pipped in the end by the Reds, but not much in it at all. It was those last few seconds that made all the difference. So well done, Reds. We will get the players flipped around and we'll give that game a go from the opposite ends. Okay, so we're just getting the players all sorted out, and we'll get them out for another round of this to swap 10s. So bear with us, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, so players are just entering the arena now, and they're just getting themselves ready to go. So let me flick those cameras over. So it looks like they're about ready to go.
Let's do this.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Bang bang.
So we're underway. Green's off to a flying start, just slightly ahead, but still early days, so let's keep an eye on this one. So now red are back in the lead. So red are still in the lead. Respawn wise, we are on 12 to the red, 18 to the green. So looks like red are doing a slightly better job again this round. So green have taken slight advantage now on the targets, but they're still behind on respawns, but only by 4. So again, it could be quite a close game again. But red, I think, are just nipping ahead at stages here. So red still just slightly in the lead. And certainly leading on terms of respawns as well. 20 respawns versus 28 for the green.
Pew, 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 pew.
So we've got about 3 minutes left on this round. Three minutes remaining, 3 minutes. So it's fairly even on the targets. There's not much between them, but I think red are just slightly eking it ahead, ever so slightly. About 2.5 minutes left though. So about 1.5 minutes remaining now. Green have taken the lead again on the targets. So is it too little too late though? I think red have been more dominant throughout the game. But we'll see in about 1 minute and 20 seconds time.
Oh, friend! Oh, new friend! Oh, friend! He's my friend! Oh, friend!
So, right, slightly less than 1 minute left. Green's just taken the lead on the targets. The green's on 35 respawns, red on 29. So, red are doing enough on the respawns, but green have had these slight little comebacks. But I think it's probably too little too late. We'll find out in about 30 seconds time. So final part of the game now. So exactly evens on the targets, last 10 seconds. And that's game over. So let's see, red won that one. I thought it was more red dominancy than it was. So
game over. Game over. Game over.
I'm fucking gamed out.
So there we go, red win. Let's get that up there and let's get some stats up on the chat. So red win, and so reds held for 292.948 seconds versus green that did it 259.994 seconds. So again, there wasn't a lot in it. Only about 33 seconds overall over a 10-minute game, 33 seconds difference. And then respawn wise, 34 red respawn versus 38 green respawn. So well done reds. So I think that makes that So we was on 3-1, then Red's got a win, so it's 3-2. So I think that makes it 3-all for the night so far. So pretty even. So we're getting into another game in just a minute, and we'll see how this continues on.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could.
Here we go. So just on a quick break, and then we'll get them out for a game of attack and defend. Looks like my servant is here with my mid-game tea and cake. Finally found a use for her. Had to happen eventually. So yeah, attack and defend coming next. I'm going to turn the camera off just momentarily while I stuff my cake down and drink my cup of tea. No one's counting how many cakes. It's you've got to keep the dad bod going, so you need a couple of cakes sometimes for that. So yeah, no one wants to see me scoff my cake, so I'm going to turn my camera off, and I'll let you enjoy the ads while the marshal preps them up for attack and defend.
There's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Follow your heart, baby, don't be shy. Just follow yours and I'll follow mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Something good. Something good.
Okay, so attack and defend. We're going to have the red team attacking first, green defending. So attackers have unlimited lives and defenders have 3 lives each. So we'll see how quickly reds attack, and then we'll swap ends and see how quickly green can attack. The quickest time out of them all will be the winner. So let's get them all set and we'll get this game underway. Let's get those arena cams up. Motivated up.
Let's do this.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
And here we go, we've got game on, game on. So let's see how they get on. 2 targets down. Quite a slow approach out. Normally we see the first 10 targets down in sort of 10-15 seconds. We've got 4 targets down so far, 5 targets, 20 seconds gone, 6 targets, 7 targets, 8 targets, 9 targets. So you notice we've thrown all the arena lights up in red, so just to add confusion, they're looking for the red targets and the arena's lit up red as well, so just to make it that a little bit more challenging. So one of the new features we got with the new DMX lighting we've got in here. We're going to add some more lights as well as time goes on, just to flood the place with different colour lights and stuff, but it's working pretty well. So 17 targets down, and a minute gone. Certainly not going to beat the record. The record I think was about 23 seconds. So 18 targets down now, 2 to go.
Good shot.
Still 2 targets to go. So just gone a minute and a half, minute 40 seconds. I've got these last 2 targets. I'm just trying to see where they are. I can see one there. There we go. So yeah, we got. I was just going to show you where it was, and they just took it out. I think the other one's the one that's down here. Sorry, down here on this wall. I'm not 100% sure.
Round complete.
Oh, and then we got it. They've got it. So 2 minutes 11. So not a horrendous time. Not the quickest, but 2 minutes bracket is a good one.
Game over. Game over. Game over.
It's 2 minutes 11. So 2 minutes 11 for the red team. So we will now swap ends and get the green team attacking. So I'll put this in the chat. 2 minutes 11.654, and then we'll see how quickly the greens can do it.
Still doing this 100%.
So Marshall's just getting them ready, briefing them for their alternate roles, and then we'll get this one underway, see how quickly the greens can attack. I think we're pretty much ready. Well, someone was off to a false start there. We'll just get the marshal to get them in place, and then we'll get this one going.
Let's do this.
Round starts in 3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
And they're off. So let's see how quick the greens can do it. 3 targets down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 in 10 seconds. That's pretty quick. But it's always the second half that slows you down, because then you're pushing into the other team's half of the arena. So let's see how quickly they can get rid of these ones. 14 down, so 6 to go, 30 seconds gone. So they're not going to beat the record. $17 down, 18 down, so just coming up to a minute now. Still 2 to go, and it's always these last ones that take the longest. But one of the ones they've missed, bizarrely, it's normally ones right at the other half of the arena, but oh, they've just shot it out actually, but I was going to say it was right in the middle of the arena, and that's game over. So 1 minute 15. So
Game over. Game over. Game over.
So very quick, that one. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to type it, talk on the radio and everything all at once, but let's have a look. So let me throw up a green win first of all. So green team did it in 1 minute 15.188, so almost a minute quicker on that one. So well done, green. Greens have got that one. So yeah, that was quite an impressive time. Anything sub a minute is super quick, so we're just over the minute, 1 minute 15 there, so very well done. As I say, green win on that one. So we'll get the players all reloaded and get them back out for a what's 8 o'clock now, 8:05, so we've still got plenty of time. Got another hour yet, so we'll get them out for some more games, and we'll see how they get on. So we'll do the different version of the attack and defend next. I'll explain that to the marshal as well, and we'll get them on the multi-shooter. Let me sort this all out, and go. So let me just make sure that's all set. Yes, it is. Okay, so yeah, we're going to get it all set up, ready, and they're going to play our attack and defend 360 game where they have to attack and defend all at the same time. So I'll explain that in just a minute. The guys are just going to have a cigarette break and comfort break, etc. So we're going to be about 5 minutes to the next game, but enjoy the adverts, and we'll be back very shortly with this next round. Okay, so we're going to do attack and defend sort of Mark 2 now. This is the 360 attack and defend. So both teams will have 10 targets lit up in their colour. And it's the first team to shoot out all 10 of their targets. So they can choose to attack or defend, or do a bit of both. So if they see the other team's targets, they can defend those ones while the others push on and take the other targets out. Or they can just go full on attack. So a bit of a tactical one, this one. So we'll see how they get on with this one, and see who wins this. So players are getting themselves ready. We've got the greens in the stern spawn, and we've got the which is the top middle camera. So greens up here in the stern, and we have reds in the bow spawn up here on the top left camera. So 5-second respawn as usual, and we'll see how this one plays out.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so here we go. Let's see how they get on with this one when the targets light up. So here we have them. The targets are now up. So 4 all, 5 4 to the greens, 6 4 to the greens, 6 5, 6 all. They're doing this one pretty quickly. 7 6 now to the reds. Red are taking the lead. This could be quite a quick one. Anything sub a minute on this game is pretty quick. Normally it's about 2.5-3 minutes. Quite quick rounds, so we'll get them swapped over. But we have had it take up to along about 7 minutes, I think. So 8 all now. So both teams got 2 targets left. It's pretty even. And now it's 10 to the green. So green have to take that last target, and then it will end the game. So red are on 9 now. Respawns are both on 10. Literally green have got one more target. They've got to push over the 10, so light up one of theirs now, and they've just got to find that. So it is out there somewhere.
Round complete.
And that's round complete. Round
wins.
complete. And actually, green won that. So yeah, green did win that. So well done, green. So we'll get that up in the chat notes. Let me see. Green win. And so that was done in 92.961 seconds. So we'll swap ends and we'll do that one again. Okay, so let's start that round.
Round starts in 3,
here we go.
2, 1.
Let's do this.
So targets are now live, and let's see how we get on. So green on 3, red on 3. I think green just slightly got the 3 quickest. 4 4, 6 4 now.
Hello, sexy banana. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice.
So 8 to the green, 5 to the red. Green stomping ahead again. So 9-8, very close.
Round complete.
And that's
Green wins.
another green win. So well done, Green. Green got that one. So
Game over.
let's see how quick that one was. It ended pretty rapidly then, but Green win. That was in 81.264 seconds. So let's get that up on there. So well done, Green. So I reckon that makes that 5-3 to the Greens so far tonight. So well done. That was a nice quick round, and we'll get them reloaded and straight back out for another game now. Okay, so Team Domination is our next game coming up. So this is a nice team game using the targets. So at the game start, 10 targets will light up red and 10 targets will light up green. It's like a game of tug of war. Whichever team shoots out all their targets first win. So very similar to like the last round we had. But what will happen with this one is as they shoot out one target, the opposing team's target will light up. So just like a tug of war. So in effect, if red shoot one, then green shoot one, then red shoot one, then green shoot one, the rope doesn't move. Red will need to shoot 2 before green shoot 1, if that makes sense. So they have to tug the rope further and further their way, in effect. So, as it says on the screen, when the opposing team shoots out one of the targets, one of your targets will reappear. The score will rise up and down, and the highest at the end of 10 minutes will win unless one of the teams manage to shoot out all their targets before the other team hit any. So the only way you can win outright is to shoot all 10 targets before the other team has shot a single target. That's only ever happened once, and I can't remember it happening for quite a while. So basically you just need to dominate the arena with the targets. So if you see your colour target, shoot it, and you need to shoot a couple in succession to tug the proverbial rope your way. So hopefully that makes sense to all our players listening in the safe zone, and we will get you out and play this round in just a sec. So Marshall's just going through it with them now, just to make sure they're fully clear on this, and then we'll get them out and play in this next round. So we're just in-game Marshal's just getting them all ready in place, and then we'll get this one underway. I think I've got all the tablets set up ready to go now, so let's get this round underway.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
and they're off. So keep an eye on the scoreboard. You'll see the score going up and down. As I say, like the proverbial sort of tug of war. So these scores will bounce up and down, up and down. And whoever holds it the most at the end will win. So